Please let this
I'm Duck.
And this is the first episode of Please Be Good. And what better movie to start out with than the movie of the year, the Emoji movie?
Before we get into that, the premise of this podcast is it's a movie review, mostly movie.
Mostly.
Movie review, a podcast where we take a movie, we watch it, and then we give our opinions about it like you normally would.
Usually, there are probably going to be movies that look like they should be bad. I mean, not always. Maybe a movie we just saw that we want to talk about, but for the most part, I think we're going to try to choose movies that look like they're probably going to be bad.
Yeah, we're trying to we're asking, please be good.
Yeah, please be good.
So, is Emoji movie good?
No,
it's fucking not.
Ugh.
Oh my god. It's the worst movie I have ever seen in my life. The plot made absolutely it was garbage. It was a fucking garbage plot. It made no sense. Every single thing the characters wanted, it was revert. There was no point to that fucking movie. It was the dumbest piece of shit I have ever seen in my life.
So, before I describe the plot of the movie, or try to the best of my ability, we just saw it the other day.
Like 2 days ago, yeah.
Here's the movie description from either like IMDb or Google or Wikipedia. Hidden inside a smartphone, the bustling city of Textopolis is home to all emojis. Each emoji has only one facial expression, except for Jean, an exuberant emoji with multiple expressions. Determined to become normal like the other emojis, Jean enlists the help of his best friend High Five. I don't think they're really best friends. I think it's more like you're the first person I talk to. And a notorious codebreaker named Jailbreak. During their travels through the other apps, the free emojis discover a great danger that could threaten their phone's very existence. They don't really discover it by going through the apps.
Just continue it. Just continue reading before I go on a literally 40-minute tirade.
Well, that was the whole entire description, so I'm going to look up to see if I can find like a synopsis for this, so I don't have to
I got the synopsis. I never will forget this fucking movie.
Okay, so do you want to describe the events then?
Okay, so the movie opens with the view of Textopolis.
Oh,
and we meet our character Jean, who is a meh emoji.
Oh, yeah, a meh emoji, which, sounds normal, but he has two fucking parents.
No, how the fuck? Why does... Okay, so the whole point of this movie is that there's a different emoji, I guess, for every gender then, I guess?
Oh, yeah.
So does that mean is this movie trying to say that you have a guy and a girl, you need a neutral, you need a gender-neutral meh emoji in order for it to be 100%? Like, where's Patrick Stewart's shit emoji? Like, where's the girl shit emoji? Oh, wait, women can't be pieces of shit. That's what this movie's trying to show you.
They do have a joke about that. Well, not about that exactly, but...
It's made no sense. Why if you have two mehs, do you need another fucking meh? That's 3 fucking mehs. There is no gender neutral of any other fucking character except for meh. Why does there have to be a child for the mehs? It makes no goddamn sense. Let the kid do what he wants to do and let the fucking parents do the work as the emoji. Because you don't need another fucking meh. You don't need another meh when you already have 2 people doing the fucking job. Like, that's oversaturating the market with mehs. This is bullshit. This movie fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah. The poop emoji is played by, Patrick Stewart.
Sir Patrick Stewart. You had a knight play a piece of shit in this game. That is utter Jean-Luc Picard was a piece of shit. Think about that for a minute.
I like him better than Shatner.
Oh, my God. If Shatner was in this movie... that would kill me. I would be dead.
I think he did shat on this movie.
Yeah, no, this movie was shat on, but something. Oh my god. Okay,
which makes me sad because it has T.J. Miller in it, which if you don't know...
He's a fucking awful actor, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's a fucking shitty actor, but God is he a good writer.
So let me just say, the movie starts out, he's going to work his first day. It's basically Monsters Inc. plot. It's his first day on the job.
And he takes a long time getting there so they can show all
of the fucking
emojis.
Including the worst joke in the entire movie, which is 3 fucking monkeys wearing business suits. And he goes, what are you guys off to? Oh, we're off to do business. What kind of business? Monkey business. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Kill it.
And the thing I hate about this scene is they take like 10 minutes to show you all of Textopolis. But you never see it again for the rest of the movie. You see alleyways.
Barely if you see that. Barely. The movie takes place in Textopolis for maybe 20 minutes.
And then it leaves the app because...
No. We're not there yet. Still, I'm going to talk about Smiler.
Oh, yeah. Smart.
Because apparently... Okay, so they get to the fucking emoji area. It's the texting app, essentially. That's what it is. It's trying to be clever. Ha, ha, ha. It's a texting app.
Ha ha ha.
And they get in the texting app, and this is his first day on the job. He can't control his emotions well, which makes him an outcast.
Well, first off, his parents stop him at the door and say, we don't think you're ready for this.
Only good part about this entire thing, the entire movie, I think, the only thing that I think is decent is Mez's parents. Because they play their role in character the entire goddamn movie.
Like, nobody else plays their role. It's just like...
Their C-plot together sucks ass. It's awful. Yeah. But their acting, at least they're always on point and in character.
You know how usually most movies have an A and a B plot? This one decided it needed a C plot as well.
This movie's so bad. I honestly dread talking about this movie. We will upload some of it, but I have probably a 6 or 7 minute tirade of me just screaming in the car after I saw it.
I didn't get the whole thing, but mine's about 5.5 minutes long.
I got a friend. My friend recorded the entire thing.
Well, if you can get him to send me the video, then I'll upload that instead of mine. But I still got a pretty good chunk of it. But
oh my god, that was awful. I've never been so mad in my life.
Anyway, he claims he's capable of being a meh emoji and is able to do his job, and so
his parents are like, no bitch, you ain't ready. And he's like, no, I am. And he's like, why don't you trust me? And then Patrick Stewart and his kid walk out of the bathroom because they're pieces of shit, get it? Ha ha ha. And they make a joke. Me are number two. We are number two. Which is like, Patrick Stewart, how low can you get? Patrick Stewart, you were making shit jokes as a piece of shit on a movie.
How?
Also, I love how they top billed him as like one of the main people in the movie, and he's there for maybe like 5 minutes in total.
Oh yeah, he's there for like you know what's funny? I'm looking at the poster for it. So on it, there's a cat with heart face emojis.
We saw
the
her
ice
once.
Cream. Oh yeah, she said like one word. The ice cream emoji, who never says anything. Smiler's
the main villain of this movie.
The villain, even though you can't really consider this movie to have a villain. Of course, the poop emoji, because we gotta put fucking,
Patrick Stewart somewhere, yeah.
High five, which is... God, he is one of the most ugly character models I have ever seen.
Not just that, he has one of the worst voice actors I think I've ever fucking heard for a British guy.
I don't think the voice actor knew what he was trying to accomplish. He wanted to be 6 different people at once.
Oh, God.
And then the devil emoji, who had a one-liner here and there.
Go down, and look who voices the devil emoji. They fucking bill him. They fucking bill the devil emoji, who's in there for maybe 2 minutes.
Wait, hold on.
Just go down the characters. Just look. Sean Hayes. Sean Hayes is the devil emoji.
Why?
He's literally doesn't even...
Wait.
He has one walk-off line.
His name, the devil emoji, is Steven, or I don't know if he's one of the fucking kids. Oh, yeah. There's shit that takes place outside of this fucking phone.
I don't know any of the kids' names. Who the fuck are those kids?
There's fucking Alex, and then there's the girl with the retarded name Addie, and then his fucking weird friend who's always like, why don't you send her an emoji? But I can't find the right emoji.
We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to the kids and their stupid ass. Shows how the society is deteriorating. So where were we? Smiler. Smiler comes in. She's the first emoji. She's the smile emoji, which is stupid already. Because... who fucking cares if she's the first emoji?
You know what's weird? She's the smile emoji, but she's the smile for her teeth open emoji, which means the smile with her mouth closed emoji would have came before it, so she's not the fucking first emoji, god damn it.
There's a lot more problems in the movie than that. She's like, yo guys, don't fuck up your job today, essentially. and sends them on their merry way, and they all get in their cubicles, or their cubes.
They're cubes, which is meant to be a fucking cubicle.
Yeah, a cubicle joke, and basically then we get to A-plot again. We learn from we learn to B-plot. Okay, we go from A-plot to B-plot for a minute, and we learn that there's this kid, Alex, who's voiced by Jake T. Austin, who is the kid from Waverly Place, and a couple of more things. He's starting to get more roles, believe it or not.
He's getting out there.
I mean, he was in Justice League, right? Who did he play in Justice League we just finished watching?
Blue Beetle.
Yeah, he's Blue Beetle in Justice League action, and he's not a DC, like, he's not a bad, like, I just think it was bad that he got cast in this, because, I mean, I can't even tell you if he did a good job, because he maybe had, like, 2 lines. I mean, he's literally in the movie for maybe 2 minutes, like 3 minutes.
It hurt that... Okay, fucking James Corden is high five.
Yeah.
He's a fucking atrocity.
Oh my god, yes he was. That was awful. But, we haven't even talked about high five yet. But we got an A-plot. We learned from exposition, we learned that, this kid, Alex, likes this girl, Addie, and everybody in this fucking world, apparently, this is like I hope this is probably how it is nowadays, but it looks like a dystopian future where people are literally walking into each other because they're texting all day.
I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to say some social commentary saying how fucking people are too addicted to their phones, but it's not that way. It's just old fucking people who are like, back in my days, we didn't have cell phones, now the kiddos are glued to the cell phones. Like, that's what they fucking see.
It was some white executive, some old white man executive who's like, let's make this movie and let's talk about the kids and their phones.
This will wake up the children.
This will wake up the children.
And they'll go back to sucking pennies and fucking drinking out of garden hoses.
They'll go back to selling newspapers on the side of the street after they get out.
And we'll teach the blacks to get out of here.
There was no black kid. There's a mixed girl. That was Addie. Addie was a mixed girl.
I think she was like Hispanic. And
Patrick Stewart's technically brown, so.
Oh, this movie goes deep.
Is that how they feel about black people? What are you trying to say?
Well,
oh god, what are you trying to say, Tony Leonidas? Oh, by the way, the guy who fucking directed this is Tony Leonidas, and he's the award-winning guy who brought us Lilo and Stitch 2, Snitch and a Glitch,
and Lion King 2. 2 movies everybody asked for.
Yeah, totally. The Pulitzer Prize winner in our time. He's gonna write the next novel that's gonna involve let's see, what can he fucking make? Pencils, the novel.
Yeah, pencils.
We're gonna put it to pen. It's gonna be them trying to find the right brand.
Or fucking fidget spinner.
No, it's gonna be mechanical pencils, the movie, and it's gonna be about them trying to find the right piece of lead to fit inside their pencil.
Oh my god.
Oh god, this is making me more depressed. But we do have Play-Doh to look forward to, so we'll talk about that more at the end. But yeah, going on, okay, but before that, I kind of messed up. That is when they met Hype. I'm literally doing this off of memory because I'm bullshit if I'm going to
if you want, I have the plot up here on Wikipedia.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm talking about High Five now.
Okay.
So essentially, but in between them going into the cubicle and them arriving, High Five shows up, and High Five is just a high five emoji.
It's the high five emoji, except...
He's British. I mean,
he's British for some reason.
He's British for some reason. I don't know why, but because James Corden. But he's super annoying, and his whole entire goal in life is to get back on the favorites bar, the emoji tab. Yes, I shit you not. That's exactly what he fucking wants.
It is a nightclub area that is blocked off by like a piece of like a fucking
I think it's a script.
Motherboard.
It's a script.
Oh yeah, a script.
That's what it looks like. It's a script.
Oh, and it's blocked off by one of them, and he's like, you're not one of Alex's favorites anymore. You can't get into the favorite bar. And so he's like, I gotta get in the favorite bar. I can't do a British fucking accent.
Whatever. That's the quality of this movie.
He tried to do like 6 accents in one. I can do whatever the fuck I want, and it'll sound like him.
Oh my god, he was awful. He was the worst. You know the game Glover? You know the really obscure Nintendo 64 game Glover? Or the Hardee's hat? They had more personality than this guy did. Fucking Hardee's glove. No, Hamburger Helper should have been in this movie, not him. Hamburger Helper would have been a better character than this fucker.
You know what's sad to say? Food Fight was a better movie.
I don't know about that. Now that
No. I'm sticking by. Food Fight was better.
Food Fight was better in a cringe way.
Like, this is the movie you want.
This movie is Food Fight. It's Food Fight on the phone. This is a Food Fight app. That's what this fucking movie is.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
So now like they after explaining basically get in your cube and you get beamed up and there you go, your emoji now.
Oh wait, hold on. We forgot that High Five takes 5 fucking minutes to do this trick. We're trying to sneak around the fucking script.
No. That's later in the movie. That's later in the movie where he tries. He tries at first and fails. That's later in the movies where he does the 5-minute trying to do that shit. That's when he does it again. But essentially what happens is Gene gets into his cubicle and he gets picked for the first pick of the day to be sent as an emoji to this girl Addie that Alex likes, and he's nervous and fucks up and sends her the fucking waff off to the side of the face fart emoji thing.
Oh yeah, he tries to send a meme emoji. He tried to play it cool, but then of course fucking Gene can't be a meme emoji, and he gets all fucking nervous, and so it sends like a weird like farting.
It's like wafting the fart off to the side, like it's like a dab almost.
And he thinks might be something wrong with his phone, which is I guess
no. Jake, yeah. Alex thinks there's something wrong with his phone, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then like the girl, she's like, "What the fuck does that mean?" Because they can't talk like normally anymore.
Because people don't talk anymore. We just send emojis, and we don't send words. Because according to Alex's friends, words are so last year.
Yeah, texting's so last year. It's all about emojis, even though emojis are so last year at this point.
We use Facebook stickers
and gifs
and gifs. I send webums.
Oh god. Don't date this movie. So yeah, essentially, yeah, he fucks up. He ends up killing half the other emojis, essentially, by, like, messing up the area. They have to, like, do maintenance, and they're like, yo, what's wrong with you? And they try to get him killed. Like, they send him up to Smiler's office, and Smiler's like, yo, we need to eradicate you.
Because you're a malfunction, so she sends out the AV bots, which are antivirus. Ha ha ha, be so fucking smart.
Yeah, and now they're trying to kill him. He runs, okay, and then after that, fucking Gene runs into Mr. Hamburger Helper over here, and he's like, oh, you're trying to kill me, because that was when the 5 minutes starts. That's when they did the 5 minutes of trying to sneak around the guard.
And the AV bots break into the favorites bar.
Also, think about this. How the fuck could Gene get past security? Like, nothing? And he's not on the favorite bar, obviously, but fucking Hamburger Helper nigga has to, like walk around and, like, move himself around. Like, why? If Gene could just run into that, why can't the hamburger guy do it?
I can't even make up some witty remark.
Like,
I
why?
literally can't.
No, it makes no sense. No. It makes no fucking sense that Mr. Hamburger Helper over here is like, trying to get himself around him, and then Gene just runs right past him, he's in there. And then they meet up in him, and then they're like, okay, we gotta run. Gets into a supply closet in the secret area on the phone where it's like all the unused apps, which has the fucking eggplant emoji, which that's not... Come on, guys. If you know anything about fucking texting out, that emoji's used a lot.
It's in everyone's favorite bar.
The only thing that might be clever about them putting the emoji that emoji in there is that he's not 18 yet. He's still like 14. So I mean,
but then we'll get to that later.
I don't know. It's fucking stupid, but they're like, okay, well then hand guy goes like, oh, I know a girl who can help you, or a person who can help you, named Jailbreak, and they go to look for Jailbreak. So
they rewired the princess's source.
No, not yet.
Oh wait, no. He said I heard she helped one of the princesses get into the cloud.
Spoiler alert. It's it. We were saving it.
Whatever.
No, this movie's meant to be spoiled, but essentially, they get out of there, and they're on the run, and they escape the app. That's the layman's term. And then we learn all those apps they can get into as emoji, and there's so many goddamn maps that are just literally just advertisements.
Oh yeah, hold on. So, okay, so we're getting to the piracy app now.
No, we gotta go through. We gotta go through piracy first. Yeah,
because that's the first one, and then they open it up, and it's like
no, the first one's Facebook, right?
No. First one. Oh wait, it is Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook because they make this stupid joke where it's like, why are people overly sharing their lives and stuff? They're making some kind of like commentary off of it, which was stupid and pointless.
Fucking stupid old people.
Anyway, it should have been politics. It should have been them talking about just hardcore politics.
It should have been, and it's like they don't know each other. It's better to have fans than friends. Are we so fucking social commentary? Anyway, so then they get to the piracy app, and it's disguised as like something else, but it's actually called a piracy app, because there's a fucking app called piracy. It's not like you just break your fucking phone. Anyway, and so the joke is like, well, what would a teenager be hiding from their parents, yet the fucking goddamn eggplant emoji isn't fucking used?
It's so irritating. This kid is probably the most pure kid ever then. I mean...
fucking pure.
Like, it would be way more funny, and it'd be funny if this was an adult movie and they walked into like a porn app or something.
And then they pretty much walk into this bar where they got some germs or something playing. We're not gonna take it! Because you know it hasn't been overused before in the past 30 fucking years.
They should have used, what's that album? Don't Steal This Album?
Oh yeah.
They should have used that as who did that? What band?
Honestly,
is that
System of a Down?
I'm about to say they should have used the System of the Down song, and then they should have said, "Hey, you can pirate this album. Don't steal this album."
Honestly, if they weren't doing like some fucking bar thing, they're doing like a coffee shop. They could have had "Don't Steal the Song" by Weird Al.
That'd be pretty great.
That would have been better.
No, but instead they did that. But then we see the internet trolls are, and for some reason in the piracy app, because they don't. These old white men who made this movie don't know what the internet is.
Yeah, we don't know what an internet troll is. I'm pretty sure an internet troll is something as a fucking pirate.
I don't know why. Okay, let me just say this: the whole movie could have been solved if they just went to the Google search bar.
Exactly.
Like, why did they have to go to Dropbox? Ugh.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Before we get there, yeah, we meet.
And then they meet. The jailbreak, which is actually a girl. Women can do things too? That's a big thing coming up in the movie. Anyway, so she pulls out a map and she's like, well, we have to get to the cloud to fix your source code, so we have to go through Just Dance. No, we have to go through Candy Crush.
First it's Candy Crush.
And then
they go through Candy Crush, and it's the most...
Hold on. I'm just trying to say, we have to go through Candy Crush first, then Just Dance, and then the Dropbox. Not Microsoft Dropbox. No. Sony would never put Microsoft
also,
in their
did you
movie.
realize that the phone was a Sony phone?
Yeah, I did. Also, did you notice how...
It's Sony, and Sony can't... Every fucking movie... This is the one thing that detracts me from watching Sony stuff. Every single time you watch a Sony movie, regardless of what it is, animated or not, everybody... Apparently, they took over the world, I guess, because every computer, everything is not just generic, like computer, it's all Sony. Everything is Sony. It's like they're fucking taking over the world. Like, Big Brother's always watching you. Greatness awaits. That's what it is. Might as well paint greatness awaits everywhere and have the PlayStation logo on everybody's back of their head. So annoying and irritating that everybody has Sony products literally everywhere. It detracts from the fucking realism. But anyway, that's beside the point. This movie's not supposed to be realistic.
Anyway,
My mini ran aside.
I like how when she pulled up the map, she pulled up a map of all the phone apps, but they're all in fucking gray except for the apps that are fucking sponsored, like Candy Crush and Just Dance. But you know what's so funny about the whole entire movie? The whole entire movie, all the apps are moved around different places. They don't have a consistent map of where all the apps are placed right next to each other. They just place them in places that are convenient to the plot.
Like there's Crackle in this movie that it wasn't shown. There was just had an app on the phone for like 2 seconds that said Crackle.
And then they have fucking
Like, who goes on Crackle?
Nobody.
Seriously.
Nobody.
Actually, I think Crackle is sponsored by Sony, if not bought by Sony.
Oh, that's so sad. That's sad.
If not a Sony thing, I think it's a Sony thing.
That's sad. So anyway, then the AV bots fucking
There's also a Twitch app, by the way. They should have gone to the Twitch app.
They should have. Oh, AV bots find a fucking piracy app because they follow fucking Gene's parents because they're like, we have to find our son.
Well, that's good acting there, though.
It is good acting. I'm not trying to make fun of them. They literally were the only people to play their roles right. But anyway, the thing I don't get is, if they're following the fucking parents who never went by the piracy app, how the fuck did they find the goddamn people?
Because they can track illegal activity.
Oh wait, no. They literally walk by piracy app and and one of them just assumes they're probably in there. These bots assume.
These bots assume their gender.
Anyways.
Anyway, so yeah, they end up leaving, and then they go to Candy Crush.
Candy Crush, yeah.
And they get in Candy Crush, and they start, like, trying to get Gene out of there.
By playing Candy Crush, and they have to explain how Candy Crush works.
And at the end, they got Gene, and he goes into the candy. It's just Candy Crush. That's all I can say.
It's 10 minutes playing Candy Crush.
For some reason, the kid who owns this phone has his phone, like,
volume all the way turned up.
All the way turned. Like, this thing's the loudest phone I've ever heard in my life. In class, it just... Candy Crush does not go, delicious, candy,
Oh yeah, hold on. And so then after this happens, the guy's like, I need to fix my phone because my phone's going off when I don't want it to.
Oh, well, So he sets an appointment
to go
at a phone store to go reset his phone. Who the fuck actually sets an appointment to go delete their phone? Who does this? Name me one person who goes to the phone store to set an appointment. Who sets an appointment at a phone store? Who?
It's not even like it's an Apple store where they're all pretentious and like...
No, it's probably a Sony store.
Oh.
It's probably a fucking Sony store. That's why it doesn't work.
But any phone store, you go in, you hand them your phone, it's like, my phone's fucked. And they're like, okay, we'll fix it. That's it. You don't set a fucking appointment. But anyway, so, this whole entire movie... all of it could have been resolved if he just put his phone on vibrate or silence. No, he has to have his phone turned up all the fucking way for some goddamn reason because plot convenience.
Oh, the plot convenience comes back when they get in Spotify.
Oh my god.
Which is the worst of the movie. No, the worst is YouTube. That was the worst.
Let me see where we are.
No, we just got through, we just got by,
So
Candy
piracy
Crush, right?
Yeah, we just got from Candy Crush and then...
They get to the Just Dance amp now.
They get to on the way there. They're like, we have to go to Just Dance now, and a giant fucking person named Akiko Glitter, who's played by Christina Aguilera. Oh yeah, on Wikipedia it says Christina Aguilera is Akiko Glitter, a super cool dancer that lives inside the Just Dance app.
Here's what I want to know. How is the people who get mad at them, like casting race, like other people, like other races and stuff, not mad at this movie because Akiko is a Japanese name,
and it's Christina Aguilera,
and like, I want people to get mad at this movie for that. This movie can deserve the shade about having like not a Japanese actress in it.
Also, another thing to get angry about is Sofia Vergara, the only fucking Hispanic woman in Hollywood. Plays a flamenco dancer Emoji who just acts spicy and she dances. She's like arriba, arriba.
Yeah, that was annoying. That was really irritating. Like, it was just annoying. It was, I don't give a shit about them. Like, I'm Hispanic. I don't really care. Not a big deal. But
it's just cringy.
That was super cringy. It was just awful. Like, ugh. Like, okay, so in Just Dance, by the way, if you have the Just Dance app on your phone, please grab the nearest gun. Aim it at your head and shoot it.
Okay, so let me...
Just Dance is not a game you play on your phone. Just Dance is not a game you play in general unless you're at least a 30-year-old fucking fitness instructor.
So let me explain how the Just Dance app works, because I was curious how this would fucking work like years ago when they announced it. So you get it, and anyone else who wants to play it has to also download it, and then you turn on your console or whatever you're playing it on, and you hook the phone up, and then you point it at yourself, and it works as a kind of remote, but it also records you, so you can have a video of yourself dancing.
But here's the deal. It shouldn't fucking work if there's not a console connected to it. There was no PlayStation 4 in sight. They were out in the middle of the fucking street and playing that game. I am so this game, this fucking movie makes me on other levels mad because the logic they set for themselves does not work.
Okay, so
God damn it, Ubisoft, put a better product in there. So you gotta even put fucking Rayman on there. I mean, I'd be even more upset, but I mean, at least it makes sense.
So while they're all fucking dancing, Jailbreak says that she can't dance. She's too stiff. So then they start fucking dancing to this one fucking song.
By Pitbull. It's that one Pitbull song, I Just Need to Feel This Moment.
Oh, yeah.
And it's that one song that literally, that song itself is a jailbreak because it fucking steals from fucking, Never Gonna, what is it? Take On Me.
Yeah,
that's the worst sampling I've ever heard in a song.
And whatchamacallit, they use that song 3 or 4 fucking times in the movie.
4 times I counted. It's, that song is used, I wouldn't care if it was used once. I mean, it's not that bad of a song. It just samples.
They use it 4 fucking times.
It's a bad song or anything. I just hate the fact that they basically just sample the entire chorus off of fucking Take On Me, and 2 that it's literally 4 times in the movie.
So while they're dancing, they get past the first round, so then they get into freeform. So Gene starts doing this dance, and Christina Aguilera's like, "What's that?" Is like, "The emoji pop," and she's like, "I love it." So then him and fucking Jailbreak do the fucking emoji pop.
Which is literally put your hands on your face and change your emotion.
Yeah, put your hand on your face, take it off, and stick out your fucking tongue and make an emoji face. But fucking, of course, this means they're now working together and they become closer as friends, but maybe even more than friends, because we have to put in the second romantic fucking plot into this movie.
And also the stupid twist that happens where her fat falls off and you learn she's a princess emoji.
Yes, and right here, it says on Wikipedia, while there, Jailbreak is revealed to be a princess emoji who fled home to after tiring of being stereotyped.
So literally the entire reason that she was gone is she hated being stereotyped as a princess.
Which they don't say that's the reason why in the movie. And later she brings up to her just walking and she's like, and she says out of nowhere, for no reason, you know, a lot of men steal women's great ideas, and it's like, nothing brought this up. And then later they try to justify it by people saying like, so as a princess, what are you saying? Do birds and fucking horses fly around your fucking head? And she's like,
stop assuming my gender. Basically, stop assuming my gender.
She pretty much does say, stop assuming my gender. She's like, that's a stereotype. And then later on in the movie, look, it actually happens.
Because this movie has any right to talk about stereotypes when literally one of your fucking characters is a Latin dancer emoji and is stereotypically played by a Mexican girl. Like, how do you do that? How do you talk about stereotyping and then you have a stereotype typecast fucking flamenco dancer?
Well, anyway, while they're dancing and after this gets revealed, the fucking goddamn AV bots break into the fucking Just Dance app and they add 5 more players. So you have 8 players in a 4-player fucking game. Anyway, so then the bots are like, download Funk Groove app. And now they know how to dance because plot convenience.
Also, this is a perfect place where they could have put in like a song that makes sense, like maybe Robot Rock by Daft Punk. But no, they just use a generic like funk song, right?
Just generic stereotypical funk song. So then
no, it was something. We made fun of it because we predicted it was going to be in the movie. It was Whip and Nay Nay. That's what it was.
No, that's in Spotify. This is something else.
Oh, no, Whip and Nay Nay.
But anyway, so of course, Alex is in class and his phone is going off saying, dance it, groove it, you're moving. Everyone's like, you gonna dance, Alex? So he deletes the fucking app, and apparently when he deletes an app, everyone dies and goes to, like, purgatory.
It makes no sense.
So then Gene and Jailbreak escape, but High Five is about to. Then a robot fucking like Rock leads him into the fucking abyss. And so then they're like, we gotta keep going, and of course here they explain the fucking plot. It's like, you know, he was my friend. She's like, you gotta look out for number 1. What's the use of being number 1 if there's no other numbers? So he goes back to save High Five, and so of course Jailbreak does, and they... Oh wait, hold on. No, they say this while going for the Spotify app, which of course sets his phone off, and it plays the Whip and Nay Nay song, and a song called Bubble Butt, which makes Gene like, I gotta go get my phone fixed right now! You know, I'm gonna read the fucking Wikipedia, like, short plot of this after, because we're not even really all over the place. If you think this doesn't make any sense, it's because it doesn't.
No. Okay, so then we get back to C-plot, where the parents are now in the phone app.
Oh, yeah.
And they decide to go into YouTube. And I am fearing this the entire time, that they were going to show something cringy. Oh, my God.
Pen and apple.
They showed pen, pineapple, pen, literally blown up for the movie. I have been lucky enough on this earth in my 20 years of living. No. I've been lucky enough, and I have tried my hardest to avoid hearing this song because of how bad it is. This movie took my virginity from that song. This movie made me hear that song for the first time ever, and I wanted to kill myself. It actually made me upset. I was furious. I almost ran out of the theater. I was upset. Then they tried it. The bots ended up, of course, coming into YouTube, and then the fucking mom emoji, who, by the way, never fucking has used YouTube in her life.
Never.
Searches up cat videos, and there's that one cat video of the cat putting out its arms and doing hide and seek. But she shouldn't know how to use YouTube. She's a fucking emoji. How the hell do you know how to use YouTube? Why do you know what cat videos are? Is this something that you look up often? You are an emoji set in a texting universe. You shouldn't know how to use the YouTube app. Why are you using it?
Also, fucking... whatchamacallit? Fuck, I don't even remember what the hell I was gonna say.
Oh my god, it just pissed me off so fucking much. Then we get back to A-Plot again. And after getting on a Spotify, they right at Dropbox, they decided to go back and save my boy
but while on Spotify, they go through a boat, and they're fucking, like, going through a boat on a stream. Get it? Because it's a streaming app? Ha 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 ha! Anyway, fucking... they're playing random songs, and then when they drop off the boat at the end of the app, like, let's go Dropbox, she pulls out a fucking cord out of the bottom of the boat she didn't have before then. So did the boat come with this cord? So of course then they go to fucking trash, and there's a giant trash hole, and they lower the cord down, and all the internet trolls are telling High Five, "You'll never get out of here. Let me play the world's smallest violin." So anyway, so fucking Gene saves him.
So this movie's essentially, they should have cast Jake Paul as the high five emoji, because then he could have been, dabble those haters!
Oh, he would have made more sense! Anyway.
Even though that's more cringy than it should be. That's all these haters!
Just make this movie as bad as possible. It has a 0%.
You need Jake Paul, PewDiePie, what's his name? Whatever, let's continue.
So anyway, while this is all going on, fucking all the bots are killed in Just Dance app, so Smaller sends out another bot, but she has an illegal upgrade.
So does that mean that Sony is, like, showing that
piracy is good?
Yeah. Even though Sony had the big hack where all of their information was leaked, like, 2 years ago, then they're the ones that are promoting that. That's a action that you can do.
Anyway, so then when they're about to get Dropbox, this giant bot fucking attacks them. So they spend 10 minutes running around confusing it like some Scooby-Doo thing, trying to twist up the fucking arms and shit. So eventually it gets all twisted up, and they go inside Dropbox, and there's a firewall. So they try every single fucking password they can think of. And of course, what's a password I would use? Hello, a girl I like. He doesn't talk to any girls.
And then, so then High Five uses Deus Ex Machina style. While he was in the garbage, he read one of the texts that Alex had saved, then deleted, sent to Addie. And then he learns her name, and it's like, yo, this is the text. And reads this sappy love message, and then gives him the name, so they use Addie, and it works. But I forgot to mention, while he was in the Trash Can app, he had the balls to sing a parody of Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen, which is a song that was used by slaves in the 1800s. 1800s.
It's a slave song.
It's a slave song. And does a parody of it. Nobody knows the smartphones I've seen, or the touchscreens I've seen. Oh my god, I feel bad. I feel so bad. Oh, this movie was awful. It's so terrible. But
I know it's the worst part about it. He's British. They started fucking slavery.
Imperialistic pig.
And anyway, so of course they say Addie. They get through the fucking firewall. So then they get to
they don't get through the firewall. Oh wait, yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah, they didn't show the face too. So they're like JoJo poses the entire time. They try to get the right pose.
Oh yeah, while fucking saying the password because You need a facial recognition, but if it's not Alex's face, an emoji's face works just fine. So anyway, they get through to the cloud, and then he's like, you know what? I don't think I wanna be a fucking
No. First of all, he's like, he goes there and tries to talk her, and like, yo, this is the last time he can say something because she likes her now. Says, yo, I like you, and then she's like, fuck off, essentially. And then he becomes a meh emoji finally because he has nothing else to live for.
Yeah.
So then the robots come in and take him, and then she finally cares, and then she tries to go over to go save him. Cuts back to the B plot of the parents who now are they had a domestic dispute over who made their son go wrong, and they meet up in Alex's picture book to France.
Oh yeah, in the Instagram app. Which apparently Instagram, if you take a picture, it's a full 360 picture.
It's a 360 picture.
Well, anyway, fucking, then the parents are like, I'm wrong. Look, I was a malfunction all along. Oh, Mel. I'm not making fun of them. They are the only people who are acting on character in this whole entire movie.
But yeah, still, like, that was a pretty shitty plot, though.
Bravo, Stephen Wright and Jennifer Coolidge. You were
Stephen Wright, if you look at his repertoire, he does a lot of deadpan delivery to comedy, so he kind of fits the role perfectly for a meh emoji. But
anyway, so they go back to Texopolis to save Jean, and Smiler's like, I'm gonna kill you in front of everybody, and everyone's like, that's a big coal, and she's like, how about you? I'll kill the rest of you too, and they're like, no, it's fine.
So Alex in the C plot at this point, God, there's so many plots, it's hard to switch. They switch between them so much.
There honestly might even be a D plot, but I don't want to look any further.
No, God, me either. After this, I'm never talking about this movie again.
Neither am I.
But in the C plot, Alex is finally getting, or no, that's the B plot. Alex is finally getting at the phone store for his appointment. And
to erase his whole phone.
To fucking hard, like, what is it? To soft reset his phone?
It's not even that. He's literally said, I'm going to erase the whole phone. He's erasing all the apps, so he just has an empty phone.
It makes no sense. Like, that's like the dumbest thing ever. Like, you're gonna go to the phone store and delete because a couple apps are glitchy.
Factory reset your phone. You don't even have to do that. If you literally just turn off and on your phone or delete the apps, it will be fucking fine.
What happens if your battery dies in Phonopolis? Does everybody die?
I guess this guy's phone has never died before.
Suspicious. What about if the screen cracks?
I don't think they fought that far. So they're like, how about we say he's going to erase the whole entire phone, which erases all life, even though you're not able to fucking erase a whole entire phone. At his fucking phone appointment he was early for!
Oh, God, this movie's so trash.
I'm glad no one else is home because we were yelling a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. This is going to be a bitch to edit.
I'm not even gonna edit it. It's fuck it. It's
unedited,
it's
raw and uncut.
Raw and uncut. 102.5 to bone.
For all those Tampa Bay listeners out there. So yeah. God, what's happening? Yeah, he's there.
So they get back to Texopolis.
Get back to Texopolis, and of course, Deus Ex Machina saves the day, and they ride in through. Basically, the girl proves that the stereotype is right by whistling. And the Twitter app, the Twitter icon, literally, because you remember birds. So a Twitter bird comes down, and she and Mr. Happy Hands over here ride the fucking Twitter app and back into the texting app, which you can't cross the streams like that.
You can't cross the stream. How does a Twitter bird get out of Twitter, go into the cloud, past the texting app?
No, back to Twitter.
Back to Twitter. But it goes to the texting app, and then they take down the giant illegal AV bot, and it crushes Smiler. And then, as all the apps are being deleted, fucking Gene is like, okay, I gotta send one last emoji to Addie.
So, the emoji that he gets.
Here you go. I'll give you your time to shine.
I'm throwing my glasses here. I can't deal with this. The one emoji that he fucking sends. One of those fucking animated emojis that you can get for free. The entire point of this movie is that he's different. No! He's a fucking animated emoji! He's a fucking goddamn animated emoji. That's all he fucking is in life. And he decides to send that. And then the girl. I like that you're so creative. I like guys who can express who they are. Bitch, she sent you an emoji. He sent you a fucking emoji. It's not like he's fucking Picasso. He's not a fucking literary genius. He sent you a fucking animated emoji. Oh, it's shiny. That's what she is. She's a fucking barbarian. That's what she is. He's fucking dating a fucking barbarian who doesn't even know what fucking technology is. Ooh, shiny. Ooh.
Also, in the movie, emoticons. Remember the old fucking things you did? You had to send like two a colon and a fucking parentheses. Those are apparently old people. So those are old, and emojis are new. And since he's an animated emoji, does that mean he is the next evolved life form? And he is superior to them in all ways possible.
He is a superior being
and that's why it could only be him to save the day, because he is the god amongst men.
So before I literally scream and get a noise complaint from my building, let's go into the ending where they're all meeting up and dancing to the same goddamn song.
Dancing to the same goddamn song. Alex is at prom.
Same thing to the same song at prom.
Dance the same song at prom. Because the whole point of the movie is he wanted to send Addie an emoji that properly conveyed his feelings, so she would fall in love with him and go to the goddamn prom with him. Go to promenade with the same name of the fucking goddamn mall. And then they go to the fucking favorites bar, and he's like, whoa, what's this? And it's like, everyone's invited to the favorites bar. Dance the same goddamn song. End of movie. Fucking everybody celebrates him. He is the highest form. Praise to the highest one god. And end the fucking movie. And I guess in a mid-credit scene that we fucking missed because we walked out as soon as the movie ended, Smiler is seen wearing numerous braces due to her teeth cracked by the bot, playing and losing a game of cards in the loser lounge with the other forgotten and unused emoji, which wouldn't make any fucking sense because they all go to the goddamn fucking bar! You want some trivia?
Before we do that, let me just say this is the fastest I've ever walked out of a movie in my fucking life.
You jumped up. You didn't even...
I was out of there before the fucking title
literally
came up.
Jumped up like almost 5 feet in the air and you were out.
I was fucking gone.
Some Looney Tunes shit right here.
Oh my god, I've never jumped out of my seat quicker. I can't believe I sat through that entire piece of shit.
I somehow did.
Oh my god, let's go to trivia. Let's go to trivia.
So I don't really fucking know much trivia because there's literally nothing
no
about this
trivia.
movie.
There is no trivia.
But apparently, the movie was inspired by director Tony Leonardis' love of Toy Story. Wanted to make a new take on the concept. He began asking himself, what is the new toy out there that hasn't been explored?
Emojis.
At the same time, Leonardis received a text message with an emoji which helped him realize that this was the world he wanted to explore. In fleshing out the story, Leonardis considered having the emojis visit the real world. However, his producer felt that the world inside the phone was much more interesting, which inspired Leonardis to create the story of where and how the emojis lived. As Leonardis is gay, he connected to Gene's plight of being different in a world that expects you to be one thing, and eventually realizing that the feeling held true for most people. Leonardis said the film was very, very personal. I got this off of the production part of Wikipedia. This whole entire movie means if you're gay, you are the higher being. You are supreme to us normies.
It's a smell.
Normies!
Oh god. And oh my god, like the only other thing I can say is just why? Why, if you're inspired off of probably the greatest animated movie of all time, one of my favorite movies of all time is Toy Story 1. I think it's a classic movie, classic acting, great one-liners, awesome. It was a pivotal role in animated movies and kids movies in general, and it helped pioneer the new wave of CGI as a big part of movies. You're going to say that is your homage when you make a movie about a fucking piece of shit emoji that's voiced by Patrick Stewart. Come on now.
Also, before the movie, there was a short called Puppy, which is based off the Hotel Transylvania series.
You see, that was the best part of the movie.
It was. I said it. As soon as it ended, I'm like, this is going to be the best part of the fucking movie.
No, it was good.
It's made by Gendy Tartakovsky. It was pretty funny. It was cute. It was the right length. And it had my cutie 3.14 vampire waifu. So, I'm fucking happy with it. Then we got to Ship Fest. And you know what? I'm sick of this goddamn movie. I never want this... This is going to make back its $50 million. I know, because people are going to be like us, and they're going to be curious of how bad this movie can really be. We done?
I think we done.
I'm Claire Stanfield.
I'm Doc, and
this was something shitty.
If you find me in an alleyway, please. I was overdosed on emojis. That's what happened. Just have a good night. I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
Fuck this goddamn shit.